For me, everything is 3s, 6s, and 9s, and numbers that are divisible by 3. I incorporate it in my life. I use it in the design of my devices. I even have it laid out around my property. What I'm going to do is make a series of videos explaining a little better how I incorporate that into my life. My Arcturian ethereal pyramid is designed with 3, 6, 9 in mind. It's called an Arcturian ethereal pyramid because it's half physical and it's half energetic, meaning half in this world and half in the energetic world. So it works at different frequencies. Also, the design of my Arcturian Star Lodge is a 3-sided triangle and based as closely as I can on 3, 6, 9 as possible using the materials that I had. This is my Arcturian Star Lodge. You can see it's a 3-sided triangle. Comes to a point at the end. I do have a wood stove inside of it for a heat source. I'll make more videos. I just want to give you a little understanding of what things look like. So it is a 3-sided triangle. My home is situated inside of a 3-sided triangle, and I just use stones that I basically found. Some of them look pretty large, but I can move them all with a 2-wheel cart, so they are movable, and I placed them around the outside of the house, so the house is actually in a 3-sided triangle. This is the first stone of 3. Here we're coming up on the second stone in the triangle around my house. You can see the other one off in the distance. Way back there, and there's my house. And this is the third stone situated around my house. Again, if I turn back, you can see where we came from. There's one way off in the distance. So it's a very large 3-sided triangle. My house is inside it, and the Arcturian Star Lodge is inside of it. And I use that to harmonize the energies and to attune to the Christ vibration, Christ frequency, which is an extremely high, protective, and pure energy. It's the new energies. When I do my energy work and I make my large triangles around properties and harmonize energies and make my stone circles, for me, I don't measure. I do it by eyesight as close as I can. I found that by being overcome by the measurements and the angles and the dates, you really lose touch with that interconnectedness between the stones, the earth, the sky, the elements. That's what's really important to me, and I'd like to pass on to you. Be more intuitive. You know, later down the road, if you want to get more specific, you can do that, but you don't need to in order to get started. And you can tell by the noise in the background, I pretty much live in the city. They've built up all around me. So by applying these simple techniques with stones and stones on my fence posts and hanging stones in the trees, which I will again explain more in videos coming in the near future, that's how I enhance my living environment, keep us all safe and healthy, and it helps us along our spiritual path. So you can see there are trees around where I live, but as I pan, you can see the condos just on the other side of the intersection. I live right next to a major road. It's 4 lanes. Condos. There you go, condos across the street. Everything is developing here. This is an intersection where I've lived on all 3 corners. We just keep moving as they're building. But you can see the stones, the logs, the stones, the quartz, my house, the Arcturian Star Lodge. We do what we can with what we have to enhance the energies of our living environments.